Hello YouTube, we're in my layout room. Layout room is approximately 10 feet by 13. This video will be a layout update and layout tour. The layout is freelanced. All the towns and cities and branch lines are named after places in Southern California, but it is not prototypical. So let's start the tour. Right here you're looking at the oldest part of the layout, which is overlooking the Colton Yard. We got a couple of DPM buildings over there. Backdrop buildings over there. That one right there is the M&O Plastics, named after my daughter. And then a distribution center in the back. All those were scratch built. We have River City Textiles, a warehouse that's non-rail served, a recycling bin that's non-rail served. Variety Printing, which receives boxcars. River City Textiles receives boxcars as well. A bakery, which receives covered hoppers, and Basic Steel Corp, which receives coil cars and gondolas, which are served by the Colton branch. Colton Yard right here has an arrival departure track, 4 classification tracks, a caboose track. There's a maintenance shed right there, and 3 tracks to store locomotives. Where that double stack is sitting, that's the main line that passes Colton Yard, where the SD60 and those stacks are as part of the Colton branch that serves all those industries I just mentioned. The start of the Colton branch is right there. The Colton branch also crosses the main right here to serve the KJM fertilizer plant, which receives tank cars, box cars, and covered hoppers. And that is to represent typical, what you would see in Southern California, houses built on the side of a hill. That burns every year. But these won't burn because I don't want to burn it. Anyway, this is the yard lead into Colton right here. This is the main line, and this is its passing siding. As you can see, it goes right there. The yard lead ends right there where it starts to go out to the main line, and the main line way down there by the signal. This is a DCC layout. I just converted it from DC using Digitrax. Right there is I call it the Colton Diamonds. And we follow the main line up the hill as we start to go up where it'll make a loop. This right here is a country store feed. Eventually there will be something there. As you can see, I've got the tunnel portholes in for the loop. These 2 tracks are the loop, so it will double back on itself. And right here is a staging yard that's approximately 6 feet long. I call it LA Staging. So we'll pan back here, bear with me people. We follow the main. I got the backdrop painted, or primed at least. And right here we have Addy & J Lumber, which receives empty lumber cars and ships out lumber. And then we have the Deedsy Feed and Mill, which is named after my wife's Basset Hound, which has unfortunately passed away. And it receives box cars. And then we have some oil tank storage tanks that will have a spur track. And we have the Inland Cement Company that receives those hoppers. Then we come over here and we have the Miles Grain and the Sunrise Feed and Seed. Miles Grain receives 3 covered hoppers, and the Feed and Seed receives some box cars. As you can see, there is the branch line for that one. Now, this is the main line right here, and then this is the lead for what I will be calling the Riverside branch line. Underneath Riverside is another staging area right there, 3 tracks that I will call Barstow. A lot of you saw this last one on the M or RJ and Frost Ice Storage. It is now completed, painted, and all said and done. And Riverside has an arrival departure track and 3 classification tracks. And the branch line continues on down that way, which we talked about before. As you can see, the whole main line is now tracked. There is the new printing supply that I am currently working on. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. And then there is the steel mill. California doesn't have any, or coal mines, I'm sorry. but I decided to have one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Comments are very welcome. Thanks for watching.